Miljrej and Gyorjon. Miljrej had not been allowed to pull coaches for a long time. I had allowed her to bring workers and bricklayers to open up Henry's tunnel, but I still didn't trust her with passenger trains after she'd refused to go into the other tunnel with one. So she pulled trucks for weeks. She hated it. The trucks were silly, heavy and noisy. Miljrej missed the coaches, and especially the passengers. One day, Miljrej had stopped at the station before Gordon's ill. She had to move her train into the yard to let the express pass. Expresses aren't like ordinary passenger trains. They don't stop at every station. Gordon's express only stops once at the workstation halfway along the journey. But as Gordon and the express loomed into view, Miljrej could have sworn he was slowing down. Gordon loved to show off his speed, but not today. He felt out of breath. His driver felt he needed a rest before tackling the ill. "I don't need a rest," Gordon objected as he pulled crossly into the station. His driver and Lizzie spoke to the station mistress. I was on the train, and came to join the discussion. Gordon kept on insisting that he could manage, but I didn't want the passengers to worry. "Miljrej is in the yard, I see," I said. "Perhaps she could pilot Gordon in the express."
"Me?" exclaimed Miljrej. "I can't work on the express. Sir Topham wants your help," said the station mistress. "Just think," said Charlie, "if we do a good job, he may trust you with passenger trains again."
Miljrej did not want to worry the passengers, but she was sure she wasn't up to the big task of assisting the express.
"Don't worry," said Shed. "We'll top you up and make sure you're up to the job."
The rest did do Gordon good. "I don't need a pilot," he insisted, but no one took any notice. Gordon snorted when he saw Miljrej backing onto him. Her tender was piled high with coal. "That won't do any good, little Miljrej," he huffed. "I'll pull the express and push you too." The signal dropped, and Lizzie blew a whistle. Go on," puffed Gordon.
I'm going,"
huffed Miljrej. The heavy train pulled out the station and reached the foot of Gordon's hill. Miljrej could already feel the force of Gordon's buffers.
"Well, if I'm not much help to him and his passengers," she thought, "I will at least pull my own weight."
She puffed as hard as she could as the express charged up the hill. Ouch! The train was going so fast. Ouch! Lumps of coal from Miljrej's overloaded tender. Ouch! Were flying backwards and hitting Gordon in the face. Ouch! Slow down, he called.
"We can't slow down," objected Miljrej. "We're nearly at the top."
Now Miljrej was pulling more than her own weight. Gordon was trying to slow down. He couldn't help it. Lump after lump of coal shot out of Miljrej's tender and hit him in the face. Miljrej could feel some of the weight of the express on her coupling, but she kept on puffing. The train ran smoothly down the hill, and didn't stop or slow down until they reached the workstation. "Well done," I said when I'd gotten out of the train and the passengers were thanking Miljrej. "It looks like Gordon could manage on his own after all, so you can return to your goods train, Miljrej, and tomorrow you can take a passenger train." Miljrej was happy to be back to alternating goods and passenger trains. As for Gordon, well, he wasn't too pleased to spend the rest of the day with a filthy face. He may have proved his point, but from that day on he never objected to a pilot again.